A&M. Graduated there in '98. And the first court that I got assigned to at a DA's office was domestic violence cases. So I've had the experience of seeing and responding to domestic violence calls, and I have experience in prosecuting domestic violence calls. And domestic violence cases go both ways. I mean, women do it and men do it. What I want to know is it systematic? What makes a person hit another person? What makes a victim decide, I don't want to prosecute anymore? What can we do? What can I do as a judge to get out in the community and solve and try to find real life solutions to this? Tarrant County is on the cusp of changing. 6 judges are retiring. I think that they are seeing the writing on the wall. We need diversity in Tarrant County. We have one criminal district judge that's African American, and the rest of them, they don't look like us. So we're going to need volunteers. We're going to need boots on the ground to change the way when you walk into Tarrant County Courthouse, you see diversity. I want to work with social workers, case workers to come up with real life solutions to domestic violence. Last year, COVID cases with COVID, domestic violence cases skyrocketed. So the dockets are going to be huge. And Tarrant County is now forming another family violence court, county criminal court number 6, because of the high caseload. We can do this. My name is Lisa Pamplin. Vote down ballot, all the way down the ballot, and let's put some Democrats in office.
Questions?
Yes.
Okay, can we get the microphone?
Here it is. Here's
I'm sorry. Yes, I better.
Good morning. I just wanted to ask you, who are you running against? Tell me a little bit about your race. How many other, I know right now there's a number of African American female candidates running for judge in Tarrant County. So are you part of that? Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, right now, me, Marquita, Clayton, Ebony Turner, Tiffany Burke, she's a deputy chief, Crystal Gayton, are all running. We have no opponents on the Democratic side. We're just going to let them slay each other on the Republican side and just sit back and watch them struggle. So we won't know unless we get an opponent by March. We won't go into the general elections in November of next year. But right now, nobody's running against us.
So there's 7 female African American lawyers who are running, or 5?
We got 5 and 1 male. He's going to throw his hat in the ring for felony bench. We're trying to get an opponent, somebody in every race.
Right.
I just want to say that judicial elections are very, very important for LULAC. This is where we have the greatest opportunity to make change. And this is one of the issues where LULAC has sued historically, because judges should not be elected, and it's one more example of the discriminatory election practices is to have judges elected. So we really as an organization need to focus on this and have the opportunity to support these outstanding candidates. We have not been able to elect Democrats to the county courts in Tarrant County, and that needs to stop. So thank you for being here.
We have petitions here. I was here last month, and if you didn't have an opportunity to sign my petition, our petition, we have petitions in the back that you can also sign. Tara has our petition. Any other questions?
Alex?
I just want to thank you for stepping up. And it's a call to action, you know, when we start talking about representation. I know that we stand in unity with our Black brothers and sisters. We have to, Black and brown, need to stand together. But it's also a challenge for us to challenge any Latinos out there that want to run for this office. Okay, we can't have representation if we don't step up. I know that there's a Latina, a Republican Latina, that's running. Her name is Elizabeth Rivera. Just because they're Latina doesn't mean they represent us. So please get out and vote.
Good morning, everybody. Oh, is this on? No. Yes, okay. Just really quick in response to that, Crystal Gaden, who's running, she is running for that same seat, the 324th, which Liz Rivera is running on the Republican side. So we do have a Democratic candidate that has already thrown her name in the hat for that particular seat, Crystal Gaden. She was here last time, but she couldn't be here this morning, but please support her. Her literature's around here. We were trying to gather what we have of each other's to share it out. But Crystal Gaden for judge for the 324. I'm Mark Clayton. I'm running for Tarrant County Criminal Court number 7. Also in the 2022 election. That's a misdemeanor criminal court and is not designated like Lisa's court would be. So I will handle all Class A and B misdemeanors that occur in Tarrant County, no matter the type of case that it is. Now more than ever, many folks have lost faith in the criminal justice system. And in these times, we need fairness, honesty, and accountability. We need someone who is diverse on the bench and who's able to fairly see a case, judge a case, and decide a case. And that's me. I'm an attorney. Excuse me. I've been a prosecutor, now I'm a criminal defense attorney. And I do practice primarily here in Tarrant County. And I feel like I have that diverse experience. I can see the case from all sides and I can judge them fairly. Right now in Tarrant County, there are 0 Democratic judges, as many of you may know. 0. And right now in Tarrant County, there are 0 African American female judges. None, not one. So this is a unique year. We have 4, now 5 African American female judges that will be running on the Democratic ticket in 2022. And we definitely need your support to really get in there and make the changes that are necessary. I'm originally from Oklahoma, Oklahoma City. I moved here, or my parents moved me here in the 4th grade. So I've been here much longer than I've ever been in Oklahoma, and now I think I can consider myself a Texan. We moved here to Arlington, so I grew up right here in Tarrant County, and I've been here pretty much ever since. I've dedicated countless hours of service to this community. I work in other community organized groups. I also have a foundation myself, so I dedicate time and money to Tarrant County and the residents in these communities. And I want to take my service a step further. I do have a strong desire to serve and help others, and I believe I can utilize my platform as an attorney to go one step further onto the judicial system and be a judge that when individuals come into court, they can have someone that looks like them, that understands them, that comes from a background similar to maybe where they are in life at this time. And it's so important to have that diversity because oftentimes people are misunderstood simply because you cannot get on the level of where they come from or what their life circumstances are and how they got into a position that they may be in. And so I want to be that type of judge that can relate to the individuals that come into court. I also want to restore compassion on the bench. We have, and just being an attorney, being in court, I've been yelled at and screamed at and embarrassed in front of an entire courtroom of people. And our individuals that come into court face the same thing, and that's not right. Everyone should be treated as a human and should be treated with dignity, no matter the reason that you have encountered them in that particular moment. And that's what I am sure to bring to the bench as well. I want to make effective use of our taxpayer dollars, and that can be handled by effectively running your courtroom and your dockets. There are cases that sit on the docket for years, 2 and 3 years, and not only is it not fair to the individuals having to deal with that, their life is essentially put on hold. They're losing jobs, they can't get jobs or get housing because this is showing up on their background and it's just pending. There's nowhere for them to go. And so in order to alleviate that issue, we have to run an efficient and effective document, and that's what I'm committed to do. I also want to provide equal opportunity and equal accountability for everyone who steps into the courtroom, and hopefully restore some confidence in the criminal justice system by doing all of that. And so for all of those reasons, I decided to throw my name in. I'm running for Tarrant County Criminal Court number 7. 2022, we don't have any Democratic opponents right now, so hopefully we can save all our money and put it into the general election. We're trying to keep it that way, but I would really appreciate all of your support. I too have petitions. Lisa and I are double duty, and we have a retreat that we're Zooming on right now, so we'll have to guard out of here to finish that up. So Tara has graciously volunteered to help us circulate those petitions. So if you haven't had a chance to sign my petition, I was not able to be here the first meeting. Tara has those going around. And I should have dropped a card on everyone's table, but I have more, and I really would appreciate your following and your support in this. Any questions?
Let me get the microphone. Can I get our second microphone, please? And can we please give our speakers your full attention? And if you need to speak to your buddy next to you, just make it where it's not interrupted so we can all hear what they've got to say. They're here giving us very valuable information so we can decide who we're going to vote for, but we also have to be courteous to those that are here. Go ahead.
What do you think about single-member districts for judges?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Single-member districts for judges, where a judge is elected on their own. That way judges will represent the neighborhoods they live in.
I'm sorry, yes. Well, I agree with the lady here. I honestly don't believe that judges should be elected, and especially, I don't think that we should be running a partisan race. I think that's counterintuitive to the purpose of a judge, who is to be fair, impartial, and unbiased. Yet we're forced to say that we go a certain way and do a certain thing. So honestly, I really believe judges should be put into places who are actually qualified to hear cases, who undergo some sort of interviewing type of selection process to ensure that they have the qualifications necessary. Honestly, there are a lot of judges that sit on these seats that have zero experience in the area in which they're judging. I ran into a judge in the criminal court who got elected and never practiced criminal law, ever. Was a civil attorney. That is two totally different things, two totally different ways of life. There's nothing the same about those two areas of law, and that's just not right. We want someone in there that has the experience, that actually knows what they're doing, kind of know what to expect and what to look for. I mean, it would be good to, I get where he's going with that, having someone who's in the area, who's in that community, who lives in that community, understands the community, but it's also so important to have someone that has experience and knowledge on what they're doing in the criminal law area.
Yeah, we need her to keep first.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Thanks.
So many of the misdemeanor laws that are on the books actually come straight out of the slave codes and the neighborhood law. I said, so many of the misdemeanor laws on the books come straight out of the slave codes and the vagrancy laws. They're highly discriminatory and they destroy so many lives. What can you do as a judge to reverse that or help at least alleviate that to some degree?
So, as a judge, all I really can do is hear the facts of the case and then judge it based on the law, unfortunately. We are tied to the law. We don't get to change it. If a case, the way laws can be changed is if a case is before me, I decide a certain way, and then it goes on appeal, and then the appellate court says something, and then it marches on up the ladder to the Supreme Court of Texas. Then laws can kind of be changed based upon what the appellate and the Supreme Court said. So that way, we kind of could, but we are as the judiciary tied to the law as it is written.
Good morning. First of all, I want to thank Ms. Hamlin and Ms. Clayton for stepping up and running for judge. We need that, so I appreciate that so much. And thank you for talking about having compassion and bringing that back into the court system, especially right now that's needed for our immigrant and documented community. Second thing, I just want everybody to know that the Republicans are gearing up to sign their judges. They had a signing party for 32 incumbents that want to get their seat, they want to keep their seat. So it's important that our judicial system gets revamped and changed with people that need to represent us. And we need more of them, like them, trying to step up to, run for judge, because the Republicans are already strategizing and they're gearing up. They feel so confident. So we need to do our part to also be engaged and make sure that they don't get voted. So thank you.
Any other questions? Last chance. Thank you so very much for being here. Incidentally, you have some very qualified candidates that are here that are running for the different district courts. It took them a long time to get here, let me tell you. Their level of education, their experience, and all those kinds of things. So just remember, they didn't get here overnight. So you got to review them and think about the hard work that it took them and their families to get them where they're at today. So thank you very much for being with us. Also, I wanted to in particular thank Delma Goristeta, who put this program together, and also Alexandra Uriarte. Thank you so very much for doing the program. And obviously, I want to thank Joaquin, who who had a birthday recently, for being here. And he's recording everything for the archives, because, Domingo Garcia has some archives, so he does all the great work of putting it all together. So thank you so very much. It is a great honor to also now recognize a young lady that is doing yeoman work in this community and has done yeoman work elsewhere. Her name is Crystal Perez, and she's the new director of the Tarrant Area Food Bank. As you know, after the crisis we went through, man, were they a salvation or what? Did they do a great job or what? That was a short work. They did a great job. Not that they didn't do that before also, and continue to do that. So it is our honor to have Ms. Perez on board.
Hola, buenos días. ¿Cómo están? It is such an honor to be here this morning, surrounded by like-minded individuals. And wouldn't it be great to have a central market or a Kroger right down the street? H-E-B. Or an H-E-B, yes ma'am. How awesome would that be to be able to walk down to your corner store and there be a central market or a Whole Foods instead of a corner store that sells bagged chips or processed foods? Wouldn't that be amazing? I am so blessed to be able to wake up every morning, serve my children something to eat, knowing that it's nutritious, and have them go to bed not feeling hungry. I am lucky enough to be able to go down the street to my Whole Foods or Sprouts Market right down the road from me if I forgot something off of my grocery list. How long does it take someone in this city to go down to a central market if they needed a certain type of fruit or food?
40 minutes.
How long? 40 minutes. That's a disparity. That's a food disparity and that's a health disparity. That's why I'm here. I am new to the Tarrant Area Food Bank. I am not new to the health disparities or the food disparities that we have across North Texas though. I am wanting to change that, but I need everybody's help. I need more awareness. I need more participants in our Fort Works program. Does anybody know? Has anybody heard of our Fort Works program? Only one person. Two. 3. Okay. That's not enough for me.
Andrea Helms, remember her? Presbyterian Area Food Bank. She was the outreach person.
Okay. Is she still there? I haven't met everybody yet.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Andrea Helms, no.
We're getting back to that now. We're getting back to outreach. We're getting back to bridging the gaps. We want to make sure that we are part of the solution. Fort Worth program, let me tell you guys a little bit about that. This is an amazing initiative. It's for adults, it's tuition free, ACF certified. It is a 16-week program, tuition free, and the students get paid for it. Okay? They get paid for it while they are learning from Fort Worth Culinary School, Tarrant Area Food Bank, and also the Taste Project. Has anybody been to the Taste Project, the restaurant? Okay. It's amazing, isn't it? Okay, so that's where our students go and finish up at. I just went to visit them yesterday. 4 of them are all still there. They're amazing. And they get paid while doing it. I don't see a whole bunch of Latinos enrolled in this though. I went to the last class a little while, a couple weeks ago, and I'm just like, where are these people? Why don't we know about it? Why aren't we taking advantage of it? It's such a great opportunity. I need more participants to be involved in this. Also, the red bus. This is a new red bus that is being provided by Tarrant Area Food Bank to go and connect with those food deserts that we have across North Texas. So this is a red bus that stands for Resources Education Delivered. Our new CEO, Julie Butner, you might have seen her on the news recently, talking about our $58,000 electric bill that we received. Yeah, that's her. She is serious, guys. She is not playing about food disparities or health disparities. She is on it, and she is serious about bridging these gaps. They approached her and they told her, hey, we have food disparities in these zip codes. She said, okay, you know what? If they can't come to us, we're going to go to them. We have a red bus that has SNAP assisters to assist people in applying for SNAP, CHIP, and Medicaid. And also we are distributing food boxes as well. So that's what we're doing to help bridge these gaps. But like I said, I do need help. I do need the support of our community. I do need participants in these wonderful programs that we're putting out, these gardening centers. I would love to see more Latino people take initiative to participate. If you can't participate, donate, buy your way out. 34% of the people that we serve are Latinos. And we of course know that there are variables that aren't counted in all those percentages. The people that don't want to sign up, the people that don't want to sign that paper. So it's probably higher than 34%. So that's why I'm here to introduce myself. Again, my name is Crystal Perez. You will see me around Tarrant County. My office is right up the street. Y'all are more than welcome to come visit me and have a chat with me. And also, if you would like to take a tour of our food bank, please let me know. I will be more than happy to have your group or company, organization tour our food bank and work together. So that's it. It's really short. I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm very excited to be here in the Tarrant County area, especially in the North Texas area, and over the 13 counties that we serve. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, email me, or stop by my office. Like I said, I'm right up the street, so I will be more than happy to have a chat with you all or give y'all a tour. Thank you.
Are there any questions?
I will try to answer any questions that you may have.
Incidentally, you can volunteer also. You can volunteer when they go and package for different recipients. And we
Yes, sir.
have our high school chapters and our college chapters. They actually go to in the deep North Texas.
You are right. You are right.
We can do the same thing here, right?
We have several volunteer opportunities and options. We have theme nights. We have a Star Wars night where we play Star Wars or other type of movies. You can come to us with your team or your family. All kinds of different awesome volunteering options that we have at Tarrant Area Food Bank that I would love to see more people at. And if you have a question or you don't know how to get there, reach out to me. I will help you get to that finish line. I will help your company or your group attend. Yes, ma'am.
Just give us your email and contact information.
Yes, ma'am. I will do that. I will go ahead and give it to you all right now, but you are more than welcome to just, on the email that went out, it has my information on there, I believe, but I will give y'all my email right now. It's Crystal, CRYSTAL, .bettis@tafb.org. Yeah, we can talk about volunteering or whatever. If y'all have ideas in your community that you want to put together, reach out to me, let me know. That's what I'm here for.
One other point, if you work at a company and they may want to do a donation, you know, they all want to do different projects during the year.
Yes,
Things of
ma'am.
that nature. The other thing you can do, if you want to do your own, where you're going to deliver, like we have a program in Christmas called San El Barrio in Dallas. So you can do the same thing here, and our chapters raise the funds, and we go get donations, and we buy all the food products from the North Texas Food Bank. So that's another opportunity for you to do a project either in winter or during the summer, or whatever.
Absolutely.
Is that correct?
Absolutely, yes, sir. Right on target. Yes, ma'am. She had a question. Okay, and that also brings up a good point. We are opening a new food bank in Weatherford. Does anybody know about that? Brand new food bank. Yes, our CEO is on it, guys. She is not like trying to sit back and just see what's going on. She is really a solution to these health disparity issues.
Good morning. Thanks for bringing us information about Tarrant Area Food Bank. They'll do an amazing job. My question is, do y'all advocate to the local representatives, local, when there's, what do you call it, food deserts in the community, advocating they need to bring more grocery stores in the district, specific districts to y'all? Have representatives that speak on behalf of those communities that are asking for that?
Good question. Thank you so much for asking that question. As I stated earlier, our new CEO, Julie Butner, has transformed Tarrant Area Food Bank drastically. We have a new representative, Dr. Shagranda Traveler, who is our advocacy rep and overall public policy, anything like that with advocating for important health disparities and food disparity issues. That's what she's there for. And she's building her team right now as we speak. So yes, her and Dr. Traveler have actually worked on this red bus that I mentioned a little while ago. So they will be going to those actual food deserts while we are bridging those gaps in the community. So we are in the process and currently doing that work. It has gone, these are missed opportunities in the past that have gone unnoticed, and really, I don't think anybody's done a whole lot about. But thank you very much for recognizing that and asking that question. But yes, we are on it. It's getting fixed, and that's why I need your help, everybody's help to participate, and to please give me ideas in your community, or if you want to volunteer, donate, please reach out to me. Any more questions?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Gladys Perales, and I'm here representing All Saints Catholic Church. We have a new missionary program that we're starting, and it's a pantry program. I'd like to work with you maybe to get some information on that. We are going to start working on maybe having a designated area just for food, and maybe once a month people come out and get food. I want to bring that to your attention. I'm not sure if you guys work with.
Yes.
Okay. So if you could
Question,
tell me
yes.
about that, that would be
You
great.
and I, you would be working with me, and that's exactly what I'm here for in this community. Thank you very much for stepping up with that. We are connecting with JPS, Medical City Hospital. We are connecting with all kinds of health resources to deliver and bridge that gap with health pantries. Thank you so much for reaching out. And yes, you and I will connect after this and we'll get you a food pantry inside your location. If anybody else has any ideas, please let me know. That's what I'm here for. Our new CEO, that's what she's here for. She is ready to tackle these health disparities. So am I, my team, my boss, Stephen Rayside, Jim McPherson. They are absolutely serious about tackling these health disparities, and they have our backs. They know that we're here. They know that we're doing good work in the community, and they would love to participate in any kind of efforts or ideas that y'all have. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I know you said a lot, but can you speak to, and give yourselves a little credit, I did a lot of volunteer with you through the pandemic, and how many families that were served at food banks, especially families that have never even gone to a food bank before, and second, talk to how sometimes the stigma about seeking help and getting food, because that actually during the pandemic, y'all had plenty of food and actually couldn't give enough of it away. And so people out there who may have felt like maybe they shouldn't have gone, kind of talk to how maybe they should be going and not to feel like they might be taken away from someone else.
There is a stigma, and I think a lot of people don't understand what a food disparity is. A food disparity is not knowing how you're going to get your next meal. So a lot of people think, oh, well, if I'm going to a food bank, it's because I'm poor or I'm not able to afford this. But the truth is, if you're having to decide over one thing, a medication versus your next plate of food on the table, that's a food disparity. So you're right, there is a stigma. And we were very blessed over COVID to provide families with millions of meals. And I actually have a couple of statistics here. I wrote them down because, like I said, I've only been with the food bank for about a month, so I haven't learned the statistics, but I do want to share them with you. Over 1 million meals are provided a week by Tarrant Area Food Bank.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Anybody have any questions?
I was just going to say that recently I got a call this past year, and Denny's wanted to, Denny's, they were not having any business. They had to order all this liquid eggs.
Yes.
So they called me up and asked me if I knew anybody in Fort Worth. I said, yeah, I'm sure the food bank could do something with it. Because they needed to distribute it. That you can't keep it because I think it's stagnating to keep it in the freezer too long over there.
Yes.
But anyway, I did call my buddy over there, Ronnie Herrera, and he said, don't worry about it. I know the Parent Food Bank and got them rolling. And
Thank you, Mr. Rivera.
So, I mean, that's another way that you can help the food bank. Anytime there's somebody out there that's got something they'd like to donate, foodstuffs like cans, normally they're short on protein, on cans.
Yes.
I know that I got a call from Tyson Foods, and we were talking about other stuff. I said, here in the North Texas area, we're really short on protein. They've got everything except that. Guess what? They donated 35 tons of protein. You can imagine.
That is amazing.
Trucks rolled up and
That's
loaded.
incredible. That's incredible.
Anybody can help the Tarrant County Food Bank if you put your mind to it. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.